Welcome to the Elite Leader Insights podcast, where leadership isn't theory, it's transformation in motion.
Each week, we dive into the strategies, stories, and systems behind modern leadership excellence, drawn directly from the Elite Leader Insights newsletter, written by Donald C. Kunkel Jr.
He's the founder of the Elite Leadership Center, author of The Foundations of Influence, The Power to Lead and Inspire.
If you're ready to lead with clarity, build trust, and influence with purpose, you're in the right place.
Okay, so let's dive into something really foundational today. We're looking at insights from the Elite Leader Insights newsletter, and a core concept really jumps out: trust.
Right. Kunkel really hammers this home. It's not just a pillar of influence. He argues it's the first one, the most crucial.
It's the absolute bedrock, isn't it? For leadership, for relationships, really for anything meaningful to work.
Exactly. And it's fascinating why it's so powerful. Because leadership, well, it's not just about being the boss, is it? It's about influence. And you simply can't have real influence without trust. People follow leaders they actually believe in, not just the title. It's the currency, really.
That makes sense. And there's some pretty compelling science behind this, too, which I found fascinating.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like Zock's research from 2017. It shows that when we feel trust, our brain releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone.
Right, the connection chemical.
Exactly. And look at the numbers. Teams with higher trust, they report 74% less stress.
Wow. 74%.
Yeah. And 50% higher productivity, 76% more engagement. Plus, the Harvard Business Review piece by Zach also, it showed high trust companies outperform others. Less burnout, like 40% less, and higher life satisfaction, too.
Those figures are just staggering. It really shows trust isn't just some nice to have. It's a core performance driver.
Absolutely.
And you see it play out in really extreme situations, too. Remember the Chilean mining disaster back in 2010?
Oh, vividly. Incredible story.
Right. Trapped for 69 days. Their shift leader, Luis Urzua, immediately focused on building trust. He was, transparent about how bad things were, but also consistent. Organizing work, sharing food equally, keeping morale up. He created this psychological safety. Amy Edmondson talks about this, right?
Yeah, that sense of safety to speak up, to contribute without fear.
Exactly. And that trust, that safety, it was absolutely key to their survival down there.
Such a powerful example. So, okay, if it's that critical, how do we actually build it? The sources mentioned 3 key principles, right?
They do. The first one is consistency over time. It sounds simple, but it's about your actions reliably matching your words day after day.
Like being dependable.
Precisely. It builds that stable foundation. Competence, integrity, benevolence, these things are proven through consistency.
Okay, consistency. What's next?
Second is authenticity and transparency, being real.
Not pretending to have all the answers.
Exactly. Admitting challenges, communicating openly, even when it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That vulnerability, it actually builds stronger trust, deeper engagement. People connect with realness.
That resonates. Okay, so consistency, authenticity, and the third.
Putting people first. This is huge. It's about genuinely valuing your team, their well-being, their success, sometimes even above your own immediate gain.
Like Simon Sinek talks about in Leaders Eat Last, right? Creating that circle of safety.
Perfect example.
Yeah.
Advocating for your people, leading with empathy, that earns incredible loyalty and trust. It's fundamental.
And it strikes me that these aren't just like business principles.
Not at all. Think about it. Friendships need consistency, keeping secrets. Parenting relies on consistent care and honesty. Romantic relationships, they need that authenticity, that safety.
So trust really does multiply your influence everywhere, in every part of life.
Absolutely. It's universal.
So wrapping this part up then, trust isn't just a concept. It's the tangible, practical key to, sustained leadership, success, influence, everything.
Well put. And it leads to some good reflection, doesn't it? Kunkel pushed these questions out there in the newsletter.
Yeah.
Things like, do my actions actually line up with my words?
Yeah.
Am I communicating openly, even when it's tough? Am I really prioritizing my team's success? Good questions for all of us to ask ourselves,
Definitely food for thought. Thanks again for joining us for this deep dive from the Elite Leader Insights podcast. If today's message challenged how you think about culture, leadership, or growth, take the next step.
Visit EliteLeadershipCenter.com to access free leadership development tools and take the TECA Influence Assessment to receive your personalized TECA Power Profile. You'll gain insight into how you naturally influence others, along with blind spot awareness and actionable coaching prompts delivered straight to your inbox.
If this brought value, consider liking, sharing, or leaving a comment. We'd love to hear what stood out to you.
Until next week, remember, leadership is influence in action. every day, in every relationship. Let's build it together.